Hi, my name is Ron Greenwald, and welcome to Senior Stay or Go TV. This is my business partner, Patti.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Great. So this morning we wanted to address, we are thrilled to let you know that we are entering our second year of production on Senior Stay or Go TV, and we have brought over 50 segments to the public eye on a variety of topics. So today we wanted to kind of do a little bit of recap of our thrill of the past year and where we plan to go in for the future. Patti, so we've done over 50 segments. I mean, we can't go through every one of them, but
no, there's
give me,
too many.
You know, in your mind, what stands out over the past 12 months?
Well, for me, if I'm going to pick four that kind of stood out, although there's more than four truly that stood out, Go Grandparent with Justin Bogart was so much fun because he brought his grandma on and they were absolutely adorable. And I love the fact that he said his title was Executive Grandson. Then we had Paul Greenwood, our Deputy District Attorney, on, and Paul's always so awesome to listen to. I could listen to him for hours.
And his talk is on scams.
Right. For seniors.
Right. How to help the senior not get taken.
Right. So he's tons of knowledge and just awesome to listen to. And then Dr. James Brewer from UCSD, the Alzheimer's research that's being done there, and the amount of research that's being done, and the continual need for people to sign up to be a part of the research. So I think it was really important to get that word out there that there's a lot being done. We're still probably 5 to 10 years away, but if people don't sign up to be part of the research, it's going to be that much longer and that much harder to actually try and find a cure. And then my other one that was really fun for me to do was the table setting for the holidays, to really make a senior feel comfortable at the dinner table so that they're not feeling like they can't pick up a cup because it's too delicate and too difficult for them to pick up, to have a mug in place, to have a glass with a stem so that it's easier for them to handle, to maybe serve them their meal instead of asking them to get up and get their meal, things like that. So I thought that was also just really helpful for people to understand just the little things that make a big difference.
And all of these episodes are on YouTube.
Yep.
They can go to seniorstayergo.com or greenwaldgerke.com to watch their favorite segment and really get a recap of what's going on. So our mission from day one has been to be an advocate for our aging population, our active aging adults and our older adults.
Yep.
To be an advocate, to educate, to inform, and hopefully to entertain along the way. We've had some really amazing people. And we do want to do a shout out to our sponsors over the past 12 months. Front Porch has been phenomenal support for us. They have amazing senior communities and campuses here in San Diego.
Yep.
We've toured all of them, I think.
Yep.
And that includes they've just remodeled Wesley Palms, which is phenomenal. And they have a memory care
village, a little village within their community.
Casa de Manana, Frederica Manor, all beautiful.
Carlsbad by the Sea.
Carlsbad by the Sea. They have the 4 here in San Diego County. And then Belmont Village.
Yep.
They brought on just fabulous people to talk about their campus, their community.
And they helped us with the table setting.
They helped us with the table setting. And then, who am I missing? Comfort Keepers.
Yep.
Comfort Keepers, and he brought on Dr. Bob Uslander. Tell us a little bit about that and your knowledge of what he's doing.
Well, he's got a very unique practice. So Dr. Uslander is a palliative care physician, but his practice is not your typical practice. So he hires and works with nutritionists, massage therapists, acupuncturists, anything that can make the end-of-life experience for the family and the person as pleasant as can possibly be. So he has a very unique niche that he's targeting and that he works with, and his work is really pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, again, his website it tells you a lot more about what he does. I mean, along with that, we've had experts. Again, if you can go to all of these segments and learn a little bit more about them, we've had we had Marianne, she is a doctor, Marianne Dean, who's an attorney who specializes in estates, probates, and trusts, and also does litigation. Medicare specialists,
Social Security specialists. We've had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and some of our favorites have been the seniors themselves.
Absolutely.
Who at some point in time made that decision to move from their home to a senior community, and for various reasons. There's no one reason fits all.
No, but it's interesting how there is one response from all of them, and that usually is, I wish I had made the decision sooner. I waited I didn't maybe wait too long, but I could have made the decision sooner and had a more carefree life and more fun and time to do the things I want to do, instead of worrying about whether or not the roof is going to leak, or something's going to happen that I have to have repaired. So just the getting rid of all that responsibility.
What to do with all the stuff.
Yeah, that too.
So that leads to the question, Senior Stay or Go. What is Senior Stay or Go program?
The Senior Stay or Go program is a program that Ron and I have designed and implemented for our real estate clients. So if you have a loved one or yourself who's looking to right size, move to a senior community, move out of town to be closer to family, move into town to be closer to family, there's all kinds of reasons why someone's going to choose to move. What we will do is, with our Senior Stay or Go program, we will assist with that move, in that we will handle, especially if your loved ones are out of state, who can assist you. We will help dispose and disposition of all the personal property. We will coordinate an estate sale. We will coordinate any repairs that need to be done prior to putting the property on the market. And if you choose to stay in your home, we have professionals that we work with who can come in and do an assessment to make sure you're safe in your home, so that we make sure you have the proper lighting, that you have the proper floor coverings, that you don't have area rugs everywhere, that you have what we call balance bars, not grab bars anymore, in the appropriate locations, especially in the bathrooms, which is the #1 place people fall in and injure themselves. So we'll help with both ways. We'll help whether you stay to stay healthy and thrive, or whether you decide and choose to move on. We'll make that as easy as possible. And we work with senior move managers and estate planning, estate planners and estate salespeople. And we have a lot of professionals that we work with to make all that as smooth as possible for the family.
We have a large network of referrals and so we're very proud of that we have calls coming in almost on a daily basis now. People asking us, who should I call if my concern for mom or dad is this or that?
Or we need this or that.
Or we need this or that. And that's what we want to do. We want to provide really good referrals to those that are in need of, where do I turn? Because that's always the biggest problem. Who do I call? Where do I turn to?
And where do I get a good referral that I can feel comfortable with, instead of looking on the internet and making 5 calls and still not really knowing who to choose?
Right. And so a lot of our programs have been with leading nonprofits here in San Diego, from Jewish Family Service, Salvation Army. We've had discussions on senior housing, which is going to be a bigger and bigger problem as the demographics. I mean, you and I
We're right
are there. We are the baby boom generation, and so part of our going into year 2 and hopefully year 3 and beyond is to really take the baby boomer generation into the next phase of life, whether health and security and things like that. So give us a little insight of where you'd like to go into that.
From the perspective of senior housing?
Yeah.
Well, 89% of the people we speak with want to remain in their own home. So how do you do that safely and still continue to thrive, instead of become a prisoner to your home? I think that's the main thing. I think the other thing that's very, very important is, once you stop driving, then where do you get the ability to have the transportation, and where do you get the ability to have the socialization that's needed? We are social beings. So for people to stay in their own home and cocoon is not really healthy. Mentally, physically, emotionally, it's not healthy. So there is a big movement taking place throughout the U.S. called the Villages. And the Villages was started
Beacon Hill.
At Beacon Hill in Boston about, I want to say, at least 20 years ago. And the concept is that you remain in your own home, but the village provides an opportunity and a network for you to either have the transportation service, have the socialization ability, also have vetted vendors that you can feel comfortable having come in your home without worrying about them, you know, charging you triple just because you're a senior. So that movement is huge, and it's really, really beginning to take hold across the country. Here in California, there are people that are actually going to Sacramento to speak with our lawmakers and make them aware of what's out there to try and get some grant money and some funding to make this work, because some villages are just by membership, but that's a little difficult. So if you have some funding or grant money or something that is also supporting it, it will help it thrive a whole lot better.
I know you're getting more and more involved with that right here in North County, San Diego.
Correct.
So if you have any questions on Patti's the go-to person for that. So we're looking forward to year 2. We have a lot of great guests coming lined up all the way through the end of the year. And I know it's maybe a little premature, but Alzheimer's San Diego Walk is October 21st in Balboa Park. And Patti and I have teamed with the Professional Fiduciaries Association of California and the San Diego County Bar Association. I'm going to say that. Hopefully, I think it's happened. So there it is. It's on viral now. And we're very excited about that. If you want more information about that, please contact us. We're going to raise a lot of money for Alzheimer's San Diego come October. So we're very excited about that. Yep. And you'll be learning more and more about that with each episode throughout 2017. I want to thank everybody for their support over the last year. It's just been a tremendous learning experience for both Patti and I. We are thrilled with the people we've met. We are going to be thrilled with the people we're going to meet. And we want to thank the entire staff here of Senior Stay or Go for just being so supportive of everything we do and getting us through the first year. And we're very excited about year number 2. So stay tuned for more Senior Stay or Go TV.